there's some emergencies which are too big for us to handle on our own. So today we're going to talk about how does insurance actually work. Let's start. I have a car that is worth 10 shillings. You, my friend, have a car that's also worth 10 shillings. We have another group of 8 friends that have cars worth 10 shillings as well. So in total, we have 10 cars worth 10 shillings, which goes to a total of 100 shillings. There's one thing that we know. Every single year without fail, one of us is going to get into an accident and the car is going to be a write-off. The only question is who. We just don't know who it's going to be. So what do we do as the smart people that we are? We come together as friends and I contribute 1 shilling, you contribute 1 shilling, and the rest of our 8 friends contribute 1 shilling each. And in total, if you know your math well, that's 10 bob, yeah? This 10 bob, we give it to someone who's going to take care of it for us. And in the case now I get a crash or you get a crash, we'll have to go to this guy and ask for, that 10 shillings, yeah? Because we want our car to be compensated. So let's go straight to the definitions based on this example. The 10 shillings that I have contributed and you have contributed as the value of my car and all our cars is what we call the sum insured. That is the value of what we are trying to protect. And then we have the 1 shilling that we have contributed. In the case now anything is to happen to any of us, that is what we call the premium. So the premium is what we set aside to be able to protect ourselves from this specific risk. And in this case, having an accident and our car being a write-off. And the person who's keeping this money for us is who we call the insurer or the insurance company. So they keep the amount of money for us. They are the overseers of the 10 shillings. And in the case any of us get into an accident, we go there and we make a claim, which means to go and report this incident. So we go make a claim and the insurer has to come and see if this claim is true, if it's actually valid, and based on our agreement, he will pay the person who is affected the 10 shillings. Friend, I don't know about you, but for me, I like my money. I love my money. I do not have 10 shillings just lying around to wonder whether it's going to be my car that's going to get into a crash. So I rather sacrifice that 1 shilling, and me and you, we all contribute that 1 shilling because that's the amount of money I can actually set aside comfortably, knowing that and having a peace of mind that if it's my car that is a write-off, I will have that 10 shillings to replace this car, compared to now having to find these 10 shillings. Where am I going to find these 10 shillings for? To make this easier, insurance is just like a reverse Harambe. You know how Harambes work? When shit hits the fan, that's when now we all go and start contributing this money. We start looking for a whole lot of us to contribute this money and put this money aside to help the person who has had the problem, who has gotten the accident, who had the family that the breadwinner has died. Yeah. But now in insurance, we contribute beforehand. We put this money before this incident happens. So that means that when this incident happens, the money is already there. We are already liquid. So all we need to do is to go to the insurance company and say, this has happened to me, and it will be the insurance company to give us this money so that we can be able to handle this situation. To me, that sounds like a win-win, to be honest. Headache gone. The amount of money that we have put aside is way less compared to what it is that we would have had to replace with if we had to take care of this situation ourselves. So insurance saves you from the pressure of having to go and look for those relatives who you've not spoken to for the last 1 year, or going to that Shylock who's going to just rip you off, or also from you selling your car or your house. You know how these people can do it. They'll come and just take everything that you have. So insurance saves you from that, and it just gives you a peace of mind knowing I have put aside this amount of money. If things were to go wrong today in a huge way, I am protected. I am safe. Everything that I have lost can be replaced. Today I have spoken about one car getting into an accident in our first example of 10 cars. But have you asked yourself what would happen if, say, 5 cars get into an accident all at the same time? Who is going to be paid? Who will not be paid? And how are we going to go about it? In the next episode, we're going to talk about why COVID claims were not paid. Were insurance companies just being an ass? Were they just trying to be mean? Do not miss this episode, as we are going to continue in this journey of, undressing insurance.